I'm so jealous of, oh my God. Okay, every time I drink alcohol, my left eye doesn't open all the way.
Oh,
Like, do you see my
fascinating.
eye right now?
Yeah.
You can just tell that I've had alcohol because I look wasted. I'm not
I just
sober, but I'm not wasted.
figured maybe you were sleepy. Does it happen when you're sleepy too, or is it
It
only when you're
happens
wasted?
when I'm sleepy, drunk, and, I don't do drugs. But if I were to smoke weed, it would happen when I smoke weed.
Okay. I love the way that was just phrased.
What an opening. Hello, Ricki.
Hi. For all the newbies, I'm Ricki,
I'm Jake.
and you're listening to 20 Somethings Doing Nothing. Speaking of
Man,
newbies, have you looked at the map of places that we've reached in the last month? Because it has changed.
really?
Yeah, which is so cool. I love seeing every month the places that we like reach because sometimes it's not the same. You know what I mean? Like it'll change. Typically, there's a lot of New York in there, a lot of East Coast because that's where we're from. So a lot of people know us from that area. I mean, we started and we were both, not both at iHeart, but you were at iHeart. So you worked for Elvis Duran. So that's a lot of where people found us from. But like it is changing and it is so freaking cool. So we definitely got a lot of newbies listening to us right now.
So
No
welcome.
pressure, Jake.
If this is your first episode, I'm really sorry. But we got an email that you sent me that I'm so excited about.
Now I'm thinking, what email is it?
It says, "Congratulations, 20 somethings doing nothing."
Yes.
We are officially ranked number 81 on the Apple Podcasts comedy chart in Nigeria.
Which is actually really fucking cool.
We are in the top
Not something that I've ever
100.
thought about, but it's cool. I've never even thought about being on like the top anything for Apple Podcasts, if I'm being completely honest with you. I've kind of given up on that thought process a long time ago. So when we got that email, I was like, oh my God, Jake, look at this.
We're in the top 100 of comedy podcasts in Nigeria.
Very fucking cool. If you are someone who's listening to us in Nigeria, please reach out to us because we are so curious who you are, how you found us, what brought you to 20 somethings doing nothing.
Yeah, that's a really good question because we have a lot of people. We have built this amazing community, and I haven't talked to anybody who lives in Nigeria. Have you?
No, not yet.
But clearly, we have more than one listener in Nigeria, unless Nigeria just has like 6 podcasts and we're number 81.
I'll take it either way. Let's take what we can get.
Works for me.
How do you like my setup today, Jake? Because Jake can see me over our little, what do you even call this? It's not Zoom, Zencaster. So over
Zencaster.
Zencaster, he could see that I am very comfy on my couch with my glass of wine, all my pillows around me, and a big fuzzy ass blanket.
Yeah, if you want to see what Ricki looks like, you can watch us on YouTube. Just search 20 somethings doing nothing on YouTube and you can watch every episode in full.
Yes, you can.
But yeah, you look like you're about to fall asleep. Like, is this where you've been sleeping?
No,
On your couch?
my bed's here, so I can sleep on my bed. Or yeah, I slept on my couch for the first week when my parents were here, but I've been sleeping in my bed. This is just my comfy spot of like, let me get some work done while still being comfy. You know, I have to prep for the show the next day, topics that I want
Right.
to talk about, things like that. So I do it while I'm like nice and comfy, cozy on the couch. I also don't have a desk yet, so there's really no other place for me to go.
You need a desk.
I do. I just don't know where to stick it. Like, I don't know what area makes sense yet. Then I'll buy a desk. Struggle's real.
I bought my desk. So I had bought my desk and my chair and made this whole like little home office setup.
Yeah, you have a cute little area.
Yeah, I made it probably 2 years ago. And I feel like I've talked about this before, but I'm so happy that I did that when I did, because then when the pandemic hit and we were forced to work from home, I didn't have to be like, oh, I don't know where I'm going to work. It was like, this is my office.
Yeah, you had everything set up already. That's perfect.
It was great.
Good for you, Jakeford.
My air conditioning is making really weird noises.
Your air conditioner is on?
Yeah. Is
it warm in Jersey?
Yeah, I live on the 3rd floor and it gets oh no, sorry, I live on the 4th floor right now and it gets really hot in here. So the crazy thing is it's only 57 degrees in here, but it was warm today, so my apartment just like takes a while to cool down. So I had to turn on the air
Heat
conditioning.
rises. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
So
That's
right
what we
now
call hashtag science.
we were talking about science a lot today.
Oh, we're going to talk about science later. Don't you worry.
Oh shit.
First, we have to get into random shit.
Random shit before oh shit.
Yes. Do you want to start off?
What are you drinking? Wait, were you drinking before I told you that I've been drinking?
Nope. I drink when you're drinking to tolerate the fact that you're drinking.
I don't blame you at all.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay,
So
good.
I went out to dinner tonight because I'm leaving and I'm trying to hang out with a lot of people before I leave. So I'd taken our friend Andrew out for his birthday dinner because his birthday was last week. And I was like,
Aw,
yeah, I'll
happy
just have
birthday,
like,
Andrew.
yeah, happy birthday. I was like, oh, I'll just have one drink. You know, it just never happens that way.
Okay. Yeah, that's just a silly thought process.
Yeah.
I've given up on that long ago.
Seriously. Random shit. What are you randomly shitting today?
Was that your random shit that you took Andrew out to dinner? Because I asked if you wanted to start.
No. Oh,
And
I
I
didn't
thought
hear
that's
you.
where you were
Sorry.
going with this.
No, I'll start. Okay, have you
Do
ever
you ever
listened to
listen to me?
No. Oh, yes, but just I didn't that whenever that was. Uh Wait, what does
Awesome.
your shirt say right now? Sex
It
is
says sex is
cool.
cool, but have you ever fucked the system?
Oh, that's awesome. I'm into it.
I know. AJ
And
got it
it's
for me for
tie-dye.
Christmas.
That's a
Heck
great
yeah, it
gift.
is.
Have you ever
Agreed.
okay, so this has happened to me a lot recently. Have you ever listened to a song over and over again, and then after a few times of listening to it, you realize, huh, this song is actually really fucking sad.
Oh, because it's all masked under like an upbeat kind of vibe. And
Yeah,
then you
so
listen to the lyrics and you're like, oh, what?
I sent this song to someone and they're like, this is a jam. And I was like, yeah, it is. And they're like, but it's really sad. And I was like, I gotta listen to it again. And I listened to it again. And I was like, wait, this is like really depressing.
What song is it?
I don't remember what it was.
Okay,
Oh,
fantastic.
it's called Alice.
Alice?
Yeah, let me see who sings it.
But that's definitely happened to me. And it happens more and more, I think, now with the kind of way that music is going. Everything's like this upbeat vibe where you're like, fuck yeah. But then the actual lyrics are sad. I forget which one it was, but I used to constantly call it out because they would play it in clubs because it was so upbeat. But it's actually a really fucked up song. Like,
A
it's
lot
not
of
a happy song. And everyone's fucking jamming out, drunk as hell, dancing.
right?
And I'm like, I don't feel right about this.
No, it's weird. Okay, this song, have
Yeah.
you ever heard it?
Oh, Alice, I can't continue this way.
Have you ever heard that?
No,
Are
I
we
have
okay?
not.
So this podcast is not sponsored by anyone, and so are we allowed to play music?
No, not really. But we technically can play music like up to 30 seconds before we would get in actual trouble. So what you just played is totally fine.
So I could play a little bit more.
Don't play anymore. We're not gonna fuck with it, okay?
But what are they going to do if we play music?
They could pull the episode down because technically we're not licensed to play music.
but I could just play a little bit more.
You know what we can do, Jake?
What?
We can make a 20 somethings doing nothing playlist.
Oh,
where
that's a
people
good idea.
can listen to what we've been listening to, and we can change it like every month or whatever.
That's a good idea because my taste in music is so eclectic where rather than listening to whole albums, I find random songs that I really like and add them to a playlist. So the stuff that I listen to on a day-to-day basis is all over the place.
Yeah, mine is varied, like heavily
That'd be cool.
varied.
We should do that.
So let's start doing that.
I'm down.
Okay, done deal. Write it in your idea book.
I'm trying to grab my charger because my computer's going to die as always.
Of course it's gonna die. I'm not surprised. Okay, so be on the lookout for that because we will start doing that. Do you want to hear my random shit? My random shit is more of like a fun Ricki fact.
Okay, I love fun Ricki facts. Hit me.
So, if you've been listening to the podcast for a while, you know that I am a terrible sleeper. I suck at sleeping. Like, to the point where my boyfriend wants me to do sleep studies because I'm that bad at sleeping.
Oh, damn.
So, I've learned over the last week that I've gotten even worse at sleeping because now with my new job, I have to wake up at like 4 a.m., 4:15 so that I could be at work on time, which luckily work is only like 7-8 minutes from where I live, which is amazing, but I still got to be up early. And I've noticed that the only way that I can even fall asleep is to check my alarms multiple times. And I set like 6 alarms, all like 10 to 15 minute increments from each other to make sure that I wake up, because my biggest fear is that I won't wake up for work and I'll miss a day of work. And everyone's just gonna be like, what the fuck, where's Ricki? And that would like honestly make me feel like shit. So the idea of missing work gives me anxiety. So I have to check my alarms multiple times in the middle of the night. And I say that because I'm also waking up in the middle of the night multiple times. And I feel like I have to check my alarm to make sure that like I wasn't wrong in what I set my alarm to and that it's actually good to go and that some like random thing didn't happen to my phone where my alarm would go. I don't even understand. There's no reasoning that makes sense, but I cannot fucking sleep at night. It's getting worse. So I need ideas on how people go the fuck to bed.
So, you had tweeted this the other day and you're like, am I crazy? And I was like, wait a minute, I do the same thing. But I have a reason for doing it because when I was in college, I used to produce this radio show that was on Saturday mornings, right? And as a college student, waking up on Saturday morning, the show would start at 8 a.m. on Saturday mornings.
That was just stupid, Jake.
That was horrible.
Flat out dumb.
But that show is probably the reason that I got my job. So it was worth it. But there was one morning that I set my alarm for the wrong time and I didn't wake up for the show. And so that phone call that I got from the host, I was like, where the fuck are you? That scarred me. So now I do the same thing you do where I set like 6 alarms so that there's no chance in hell that I'm not going to wake up.
Yeah, I can't allow that to happen. So I freak myself out so bad and then I don't sleep because then every time that I wake up in the middle of the night, I look at my phone and I check it, which I've learned not to look at your phone and check your phone when you can't sleep.
Yeah, it's bad.
I still do every so often if I really, really can't fall asleep and I'm just rolling around and I'm like, okay, it has to have been like 30 minutes to an hour at this point and I'm not going to bed. Then I'll check my phone. But before then, I'm like, nope, you woke up, go pee, do what you got to do, lay back in bed and try to fall asleep. Because once you check your phone, you're already stimulated and you're like, I can't pay attention to anything else. So I've stopped doing that. But because of my anxiety of not waking up on time for work, I've been checking my phone and then I don't sleep even. It's a huge mess. So I just need help other than melatonin, because I also will not take melatonin for the fact that I'm scared I'll sleep too deeply and I won't wake up.
So I think melatonin only helps you fall asleep. It doesn't help you stay asleep. But a suggestion that I would have, I'm also not 100% sure of that, so don't take my word on it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it does.
Ricki takes melatonin tonight, doesn't wake up for work tomorrow, texts Jake at fucking 6 a.m.
Fuck you.
Fucking asshole. You ruined my life.
So the first thing that I think of when you say this is you should get an actual alarm clock.
Oh, wow. Like super fucking old school.
Yeah,
like
you should get a real clock. Yeah.
With an alarm.
Then you'll have it set for the same time every day. You can also set alarms on your phone just in case, right? In case the power goes out or whatever it is. But this way, if you wake up in the middle of the night and you see that your clock is lit, you know that you're going to wake up in the morning rather than having to check your phone.
That is not a bad idea.
That's one of the things that I do.
Okay. I'm going to have to look at old ass clocks.
Also, I used to take melatonin and then I started taking it too much. Apparently, you're not supposed to take it every night for an extended period of time. So I'd recently discovered, well, not me, but like if this were me, I would have discovered edibles. And
yep. Right, I'm with you.
Well, it's legal in New Jersey now, so who cares? Okay, I discovered edibles, right?
Okay.
But the edibles that I had found recently, I take them and I get the best night's sleep ever, but I wake up in the morning so groggy. Like how some people take
Ooh,
NyQuil and they wake up so groggy in the morning. That doesn't happen to me with
I
NyQuil.
I did the Z-Quil for a while, and that's what Z-Quil did for me. I was like, I feel like shit.
Yeah. So
Like,
these
yeah, I
edibles,
slept, but I don't feel rested.
they're amazing. And I take them and I'm just like so tired. And then I get an amazing sleep. But then I wake up and I'm like feeling like shit.
Hmm. You got to find a
So
balance and maybe eat less edibles.
is weed legal in Tennessee?
No,
Oh,
it's not.
that sucks.
I went from 2 states where it's legal to a state where it's not. I'm not doing so well.
Mm.
What are you going to do? I mean, I do think at some point it's going to be legal everywhere. I just don't know at what point that's going to be. So we shall wait and see.
Have you ever done CBD?
Yes. So CBD does genuinely help me. So I have CBD with melatonin that during the weekends I'll take. Like if I don't go out, I'll take or even if I do go out and I don't heavily drink, because I try not to like heavily drink and then also do other shit on top of that, because I feel like that
Right.
doesn't really like that. I don't know, for whatever reason, even though it's all natural shit, I'm like, I don't like the idea of that. But if I have like 2 drinks or I'm not heavily drinking, I'll take the CBD with melatonin, and that definitely helps for sure. Um it doesn't necessarily help me stay asleep. So maybe you are right about the fact that like it doesn't help you stay asleep, it helps you fall asleep. Because I don't like stay asleep
Right.
necessarily, but it will help me a little bit. So I'll do that over the weekend, but I won't do that during the week. Maybe I need just regular CBD. Maybe if I do just my regular CBD, I have regular CBD that doesn't have any melatonin in it. That'll be my experiment tonight.
You should try it. I haven't tried regular CBD because the edibles that I like are like half CBD, half THC, and the THC is what makes you high.
Right.
And I really like them, but I haven't just taken CBD, and I really want to try it.
CBD is amazing. I used to drink CBD tea almost every morning
Also,
because
I
it
don't
would
know
like help me calm down.
if you were the one that told me this. Somebody told me this. So I have a bad knee, and which is funny. We were talking about this today. I fucked up my knee skiing a while ago, and then I re-injured it.
CBD lotion.
Yeah, were you the one telling me that?
I don't know. It might have been me because I also have CBD lotion for my joints because I have
I
arthritis
think you
throughout
were
my
the one
entire
telling me
body,
that
like a
then.
90-year-old woman.
Yeah.
So CBD lotion, it's not like it's going to be an instant relief of like, I feel better, but it can help, especially like, so for instance, today in Nashville, it's raining. So like before I go to bed, I'm going to rub CBD on my ankle because my ankle has been bothering me and my knee. So like it will help a little bit. So it's a nice like added to your regimen type of thing. You should be obviously working out your knee in a specific way and doing physical therapy type things, but this could be like added to it to help you just a little bit more for sure.
So you
I'm an
were
advocate.
I'm gonna have to try it. We're planning. You're gonna have to send me whatever you use. We were planning a trip with some friends, and we were talking to them tonight. And everyone's like, "Yeah, we can go on this hike." And I was like, "My knee's a little fucked up, so I don't know like how intensive a hike I can go on right now." And I like felt kind of bad saying it. And then you're like, "Yeah, my ankle's fucked up too." And I was like, "Ah, oh, I'm not the only one that has issues." It was
Are
like
we
so
20
nice.
somethings or are we 80 something?
We're
Who knows?
close to 80 somethings.
Kind of a mess of humans, but what are you going to do about it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I want to like announce that so bad, but we haven't talked about announcing it. So like let's not announce it because it's going to be so fun. I can't wait to like see you and
so much
experience life
fun.
with you again.
All I'll say is that I'm so excited because I move on a Saturday and then the following Friday, less than a week later, I'm getting on a plane.
I didn't realize it was that close. That makes sense.
6
Yeah.
days. Because
Okay, that'll
I
be a
was like,
nice like break. It's like you
right.
go, you can experience it, you can feel sad for a little bit, but like still have something to look forward to. Then by that point when you get back, you're going to be like fully immersed in work.
Yeah.
So you're not really going to have that much time to like wallow in sorrow.
Well, also it's Memorial Day weekend, the weekend that we're meeting up. So I'm like,
Hell
what
yeah,
else
it
am I
is.
gonna do? You know? I got
I'm
Monday
so
off.
excited.
We somebody was like, let's go here for Memorial Day weekend, and everyone's like, it's expensive. And then I don't know what clicked. We all woke up the next morning and we're like, fuck it, let's go. And we just all booked
I had
flights.
said, because obviously, okay, the flight wasn't insane, but it's insane for where we're going.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, like this is a lot of money to spend on what should be like a 2-hour flight. And I'm like, I just moved. I have to go to Miami in July for a bachelorette. So I'm like, I should really save money. But I also was like, if everybody's down, I'll put it on my fucking credit card. Fuck it. Life is short. We need to have fun while we're still fucking here. And in a year or two, I'm not going to be like, oh, I shouldn't have spent that money on that plane ticket to that place with all of my fucking friends. Like, if anything, I'm going to be like, wow, I wish we fucking did that. Why didn't we go?
Right.
So I think that's what we all kind of had that realization of. And all that needed to happen was one of us just being like, okay, fuck it. Let's just do it. And then everybody else is like, you right. Let's do it.
Well, I told you a while ago, I don't know if we talked about this, but I'm trying to like just say yes to every opportunity that comes to me over the next year.
Yes.
I'm going to do like your version of the year of yes. Yeah.
Yep.
And I didn't realize that I was going to be living in California when this proposition had happened. So I have to say yes to it.
Yeah, you do.
And I did. I was hesitant.
Wow.
Though.
I need to remember this.
I was hesitant.
This is going to be a bribe now for a lot of things. I need to remember this.
It's going to be dangerous that you know this.
You're so fucked.
But I'm so excited.
I'm excited too because you're so fucked. So other than Jake being fucked in the sense that I now remember that he has to say yes to everything, Jake also got fucked recently.
Not in a good way.
Because not in the way Jake wants to be fucked.
Well,
so we did a 20-somethings doing nothing candle competition with Wax Cabin Candle Company. Jen over there proposed that we have a competition where we both make our own scents, we design our own labels, we pick our price points, everything. We got to do everything. She just kind of like was along for the ride for a little bit of guidance to help us out. And I created a candle called Shower Thoughts. I stayed true to the podcast. It smells like grapefruit and sandalwood, or as Jake would say, dirty sandals. And Jake created side parts and skinny jeans, which was genius because he went straight for all millennial chicks that have ever existed. So we both put our candles out. It was so exciting. We had a limited run for 2 weeks, and it has finally ended the beginning of this week. And your girl won the competition.
Congratulations.
Hey.
Let me tell you, first of all, I want to give you a minute to like say thanks to people.
But I'm drink to that.
I'm so happy this competition is over because I don't know.
It's kind of stressful, isn't it?
It's stressful, and like I don't know if I lost any Instagram followers or whatever, but like it's all we fucking talked about for 2 weeks. And I was just like,
it gets pretty stressful, and it's like you want to promote it, and then you're like, but I also don't want to be obnoxious.
Yeah.
But you want to promote it because you want to win this competition. So I'm happy it's done because I wanted to win so badly, and I'm just like very highly competitive, and I won. So I'm like, yeah.
It's also kind of bullshit how you won because so you had sent a candle to our friends Carla, Marie, and Anthony, right?
Yes,
so they currently live together. You had sent them one candle. I had said that's bullshit because there's 2 of them. You can't just send them one candle and expect them both to promote it. Of course.
But they both live in the same house.
It doesn't matter. Of course.
They literally live in this, like, I'm not going to have this conversation again.
They both promoted it. And why did you win? Because of Anthony's Instagram story in the last 24 hours.
The best part is that you could hear Carla Marie in the background being like, there's only like an hour left. Why are you doing it now? Or something like that. And he's like, whatever. Like, I'm trying to promote it. And it was a story of him saying, like, you don't have much time left, but go support Ricki because she sent us this candle and she's our friend who actually likes us and Jake sucks. And then that literally gave me the last little bit of push because Jake was winning. And then I won.
Well, now that you won, I would like to give you your time for your
Okay, so
acceptance speech. Congratulations, the winner of this competition, Ricki Sanchez.
claps and applause. Ah, yeah, our girl. Woo!
Nobody's saying that. Maybe the woo.
I would like to thank Janet Wax Cabin Candle Company, obviously, for creating such a delightful scent and for listening to all of my ideas and collaborating with me on such a fantastic label. I would also like to thank my mother, who I'm pretty sure bought like 13 candles just herself. Or something outrageous like that.
Oh my God.
I would like to thank all of my friends and family who participated, all the listeners. Thank you to Carla Marie and Anthony for promoting me. My friends who are fantastic. Yuritsa, even though you only posted about it once, I still love you. Thank you
She's
for
the
promoting
worst
me.
influencer.
I want to say a quick fuck off to everyone that bought Jake's candle. And that is the conclusion of my speech. Thank you so much.
Somebody tweeted that they bought your candle, and it was like this really nice tweet, and I just responded, and I was like, her candle smells like she hasn't showered in 7 days. This girl has no idea who I am. She didn't even respond. She didn't acknowledge my tweet whatsoever.
I'm going to ignore this at all costs.
Oh, it was so nice. It's like, it's so nice to support someone else, another woman in radio, a fellow intern, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, it smells like shit.
You went on the straight attack. You're like, fuck this shit. You're the worst.
Oh.
There you go. So,
also, I
like,
bought
jokes
your
aside.
Wait, did you ever buy my candle?
Yeah, I bought your candle. I have it on my mantle, like on my, well, actually on my kitchen island, because I'm fancy now and I have a kitchen island.
Ooh.
But they're both next to each other, along with a candle that a listener gave me from the show that I work for in Nashville, Woody and Jim show. As a welcoming present, he gave us all candles because he knows that I love candles. So I have his candle and our candle. His candle's burning right now, but it's like his is in the middle and then both of ours are on each side. So it looks actually really cute.
So I have like 7,000 candles, and I'm trying to just purge a bunch of shit. And so I'm taking 4 candles, and our candles are 2 of the 4. Because I'm like, how I can't get rid of our candles. That's kind of fucked up.
Hell no. I almost like don't want to light them because I want to just keep them forever as a memento of something that we did. I'm also weird that way. I get very sentimental about shit that like you shouldn't get sentimental about. They're fucking candles, Ricki. Get the fuck over it. Like, but I'm like, I can never light it. I have to keep it forever.
No, I feel the same way though, because I have a candle that I got in Miami when we were on a trip for the morning show a long time ago, and the company personalized it for me, and it was so awesome.
I was
and
there
it
for that
smelled
one.
amazing. Yeah, and it smelled incredible. And so I'd reached out to them and I was like, listen, I don't burn this candle because it smells so freaking good. And I just wanted to let you know how much I enjoy it. And they're like, oh, that's so nice. She sent me a giant version of the same candle. And I was like, that's amazing. Awesome. But it doesn't smell the same.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know why it's the same scent, but just something doesn't smell the same. So moral of the story is don't burn your candles.
Now I'm reminiscing about that trip. What a great trip that was. Oh, we had so much fun.
That's all I've been doing over the last few months is looking back at pre-COVID times and being like, damn, I used to have such a good time.
We had a pool party in the fucking rain during that.
Oh my God, I remember that.
We got room service every morning. Yadi and I would like order, we would wake up and we're like, champagne, obviously. And we would order champagne and avocado toast and everything to be delivered to us. And then we were like, okay, bathing suit time. And then we had all these other like little events that we would do. But holy shit, what a fucking time. That was great. We actually recorded the podcast from there.
Yeah, we did.
I think in your room, we recorded it. And we have pictures of that. Oh my God, what a throwback. Wow, I'm going to get emotional.
It's just weird because so it was definitely when I left the morning show, it was the right time for me to leave. And the job that I went to that I'm at right now was awesome. And it's still awesome. But like when we were in person, it was a totally different job. Mm-hmm. You know, now it's a job. And before like when you have the whole aspect of like hanging out with people, and I'm sure you listening to this right now feel maybe the same way. If you work a job that used to be in person and now it's not, it's just not the same.
It's
You know,
not. It's
it's like
weird. I don't like it.
you're lucky because you are in person with your coworkers, right? And you get to spend
Oh,
all morning
yeah.
with them, and your whole
But what
job revolves
sucks
around being in
is
person.
that other people aren't in the building, really. You know, it's only the shows that are in the building, our PD, and then there's a few other floaters, but there's not a lot of people. So that kind of sucks. What are you gasping at?
Dogecoin. Holy fucking shit.
What is it, like over
So
$1 finally?
no. If you don't know what Dogecoin is, it's a cryptocurrency that has blown up in the last however long, and I
Also,
have some.
crawl out of the rock that you live under if you don't know what Dogecoin
Holy
is.
shit. So it's currently at 50 as we're recording this. It'll be interesting to see what it's at when you're listening. It's at 59 cents right now. I said I was going to sell mine at 50 cents, but it just keeps going.
Okay, what did you buy it at?
I'm up 41% today.
Okay, that's not bad.
Not bad. That's fucking insane. That's higher than.
Yeah, but like,
You're
okay,
not
but
going
like
to find that return on anything.
if you were to sell it, how much money would you make?
Like
Like, how much Dogecoin did you actually buy?
I bought into Dogecoin at 0.004 cents.
Okay, and how much did you buy?
I'm not trying to get
You
my
don't want to
numbers
tell?
right.
Okay,
No,
that's fine.
I'll tell you.
So
off the
basically,
podcast.
that's fine. I'm just basically trying to like ask if you're really gonna make that much money off of it based off of
Yes.
what you put into. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Because I know some people that were like, oh, I put like $10 into Dogecoin, which like now their return on $10 isn't like anything to be like, oh my God, this is, it's still crazy because it's obviously way more than what they put in, but like, it's not like they're making fucking 10K, 50K off this shit, you know?
So I'm not making 50K. So since I bought it, well, first of all, I found it on TikTok, which is insane, right?
Yeah, that's how a lot of people ended up finding out about it. And then that just spread word through other people talking about it.
So I'd found it on this guy's TikTok. He's like, this is a cryptocurrency. It's at less than a penny right now. Like, imagine if it hit $1. And I was like, whoa, that'd be cool. And I was like, you know what? Let me put a small amount of money in here where, like, if I lost it, I wouldn't be too upset.
Mhm.
But, you know, like, let's see what happens. Let me tell you, that was a good decision.
So I just had this conversation over the weekend with some friends that I've met here talking about like investments and the proper way to invest and things like that because I have no fucking clue how to do any of this. And not that I have a lot of savings, but I have some savings right now. And that's partially why like my apartment's pretty much empty because I'm like, I'm buying cheap ass fucking shit and cheap furniture because I'm trying to actually keep the savings that I have
Hell
because I
yeah.
haven't had a savings in so long. So I was like, you know, I can kind of play around with some money, like not a lot, but some money. So I got invited to the Robinhood app. And when somebody who's already has it invites you, you get one stock for free. So I was like, this week I'm going to actually sit down and figure out which stock I want to buy for free. And then obviously buy some others.
They do it for you.
They what?
You don't get to pick which one you get for free.
Oh, they pick it for you?
Yeah. But I would suggest not
Okay.
using Robinhood.
What do you use?
I use Robinhood, but I need to get
Okay,
off
then
of
what the
it.
fuck, Jake?
Because it's every time.
So don't use the thing that I use every day.
Yes, I'm
because
telling you,
I
don't
think
use
you
it.
should. That doesn't make any sense, sir.
Every time that something spikes, well, like there was that one issue where they wouldn't let you sell it with the whole
Right, which
GameStop
is
shit.
complete bullshit.
Right. So the one, if you're doing cryptocurrency, I would suggest Coinbase because they just became a public company. So I feel like they're held to higher standards where they can't do shady shit like Robinhood does.
So this is the thing, though. I don't want to put all my money into cryptocurrency because I don't actually understand cryptocurrency, and that freaks me the fuck out. That's my point. Like I was going to get to is that it freaks me out, and that every time I ask anybody about cryptocurrency, they can't actually fucking explain to me what the hell it is. So why am I going to put an insane amount of money into something that I don't fucking understand? Like, what if tomorrow they come out and they're like, this was all a social experiment and fuck all of you. You have no fucking money.
Right.
And then you're all like, what? And like they could do that if they want to. You never
Absolutely.
fucking know.
It could go to
So I'm
zero
not going to put,
tomorrow.
I'm not going to put all my money into that. I obviously want to play with it because I think that like, since I have room to play right now, I'll put some money into it because I think that I'll regret it if I don't. But I want to do mostly like weed stocks, if I'm going to be honest with you, because I think over the next few years is when there's going to be a major shift in the buying and selling of weed. And I'm trying to get in there not too late in the game.
That's smart. I mean, so the thing with like stocks is that they're regulated, right? Like there's like laws and
Yeah.
things with stocks, but with
Regulated,
crypto,
quote
right?
unquote.
Right, aka the rich people control everything. But that's what Dogecoin is. Elon Musk literally manipulates Dogecoin. He decides when he wants people to sell and he influences people to do it, and then he can just buy a shitload more. He's basically just making himself super rich. And there's nothing
that's what he's
illegal
always
about
been
it.
doing. So
Right. Because there's no like regulations to Dogecoin. It's just it started as a fucking joke. When I got it, it was less than a penny. Now it's almost 60 cents. Like I'm watching right now, it's 0.595.
ridiculous.
Fucking
I don't even want to get into
insane.
this conversation because we'll end up having like a 3-hour
Fucking
podcast.
insane.
Great talk though.
Great talk, but shut the fuck up.
We have one last thing to get into. Normally we end the podcast with shower thoughts, but Jake and I have realized that we have multiple shower thoughts or like what the fucked kind of thoughts. And we're just going to literally go off on them right now.
My first one, Dogecoin. Just what the fuck?
Yeah, we kind of already started it without even really starting it by just being like, what the fuck is this stock market bullshit, cryptocurrency nonsense? Nobody understands anything.
Nobody gets it.
Okay, so then my first like shower thought, what the fucked like thought is the fact that like you could be a twin in the womb and you could eat your twin. Well, they call it absorb, which honestly sounds almost worse than eating. So you can absorb your twin for survival. Like it's really like survival of the fittest.
That happened to my friend.
Your friend went through this?
Yeah, he ate his twin.
He ate his fucking. I feel like you've told me this, but I can't remember if it's on the podcast or just in our regular everyday lives.
Definitely
and that's something
not
that really.
Podcast.
That's okay. I was gonna say because that's something that always fucks with me because I'm like, did we talk about this or did we just talk about this during random texting or random FaceTimes or whatever? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Just gobbled
Freaky,
that
right?
motherfucker up.
Like that should not be a thing. I think
Like that's a what the fuck kind of like, huh?
You know what else? Okay, so my first what the fuck thing? Like self-driving cars.
Yeah.
Like you see people, I've seen videos, people get into a fucking taxi and there's no driver and the car just drives itself. Tesla's being able to go on autopilot.
Yeah.
What
fucking
the
crazy.
fuck?
Mm-hmm. But hey, we're dumb when we drive, so maybe it's better that a robot drives.
Hopefully. Or it's going to... I mean, no computer is 100% foolproof, but I mean,
Of
humans
course not. And eventually they're going to take over the world. Like we've all watched iRobot.
I mean, they already
bound
are.
to happen.
You're being listened to all the time.
Oh my God, 100%. Like, hello, FBI agent, please go fuck yourself.
Right. Also, I need new shoes, please. Just kidding. I have too many shoes.
I learned this week. So you've watched Star Wars, correct or no?
No.
Oh my God. Okay. You need to watch at least one Star Wars movie. I'm not a crazy Star Wars person, but like I've watched a few of them just so I know what the fuck it's about. Watch a Star Wars movie. But you've obviously seen clips of Yoda then. Like you know what Yoda sounds like.
Yes.
So this week is May the 4th, which all Star Wars fans have turned into May the 4th be with you, like May the Force be with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I realized this week after watching everybody tweet all about like Star Wars that Yoda and Miss Piggy are voiced by the same person.
What?
Which just blows my mind because we all know that that's a thing. Obviously, there's voice characters that it's one person and it ends up being multiple people in the end. But like, What a drastic difference in voices. That's kind of crazy.
Isn't the person that plays SpongeBob like a lot of characters on that show?
On SpongeBob, yeah.
Like
they do multiple SpongeBob characters, yes.
I don't. How do you go back and forth between different characters like that? That's some serious talent.
How do you change your voice like that? Teach me your
That's
ways. I want
nuts.
to change my voice.
It's nuts.
Like,
You know
that's
what else?
crazy to me.
You know what else blows my mind?
What?
Air fryers.
That's not where I thought you were going with this. What blows your mind about air fryers?
Do you ever think about what they actually are?
Air that fries things?
You put some shit in it. You either put a little bit of oil
Well, don't put
or
actual shit in it,
or
please. That
no
would
oil.
not end well.
And it's not deep frying, but it'll fry it with air.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the name. It is
Air
weird, though, when you break it down.
Fry. Like, cars shouldn't
Yeah.
drive themselves. Air should not fry.
I need just that one clip from this entire podcast.
That's
Just
it.
that
It's
one moment.
That's the podcast.
That's all I need. You're not wrong.
Air fryer.
You're not wrong.
But it's such a good
Yeah.
invention. Such a good invention.
I still have yet to actually use an air fryer.
Oh my gosh.
So I'll get back to you when I try it.
Thank you.
I think it's going to be the same what the fuck moment that you had with crock pots when I finally made you use a crock pot.
Oh, so good. I'm going to have to get one for my new place.
Hell yeah, you are. Oh. Did you know that your tongue has its own unique print? Like your finger? Like your tongue has a tongue print.
I feel like I've heard that before, but it's kind of weird because you never see your tongue print, but you can see your thumbprint, fingerprint.
Yeah. But your tongue has a print as well, which was just like a what the fuck moment for me, because how does it have a print? Like what? Why? What is the reason for it?
I have to look at my tongue. And what is the reason for that?
Because when you look at your tongue, you don't really notice a print necessarily. Like it's like, yeah, you could see that there's indents in your tongue, but like you're not looking at it going, oh, that must be a tongue print. You're just like, okay, my tongue's weird. Then
really
you just
strange.
move on. It tastes shit, like, and then you move on with your life. But it has its own unique print attached to it, which is kind of wild.
But they don't ever take your tongue print. Like they'll take your fingerprints if you're like what do they take your fingerprints for other than getting arrested? They do some things. I just don't know what. I don't think I've ever had to get my
nothing else.
fingerprints done. I don't know.
I did it when I was a kid, where you go to like the police station and then they take your
Yeah.
fingerprints, and how fucked that is. Now that you're an adult, you're like, okay, so you've had my fingerprints since I was fucking 6.
Mhm.
That's kind of fucked.
But nobody ever
yeah.
takes your tongue print, so it doesn't matter because you can't tell who I am by my tongue print then.
Right. Yeah. I wonder
Do you
if
know what else?
you can like commit crimes with just your tongue. I was gonna say something so fucked, like so not okay, and I just had to refrain from saying it. And if I had maybe one more glass of wine, I would have said what I was thinking. But I think that everyone can use their most fucked up imagination of dirty thoughts to think what I'm thinking.
If you're watching
A
this
murderous
YouTube video,
tongue.
you can see my face when she said that. Have you ever used a cooling pillow?
No, but I know that they exist.
Okay, so I have one. It doesn't work great. But like the whole idea of a cooling pillow, because you put your head on the pillow and it warms up with your head heat, body heat, whatever it is. But a
Your head
cooling
heat.
pillow, head heat, the cooling pillow keeps cool.
Yeah, how does it do that?
I don't
And then also, why
know.
wouldn't all pillows just be made that way? Like, wouldn't that just be
Why?
like across the board? Let's make all pillows this way.
Also, you ever notice the difference in quality of pillow you can get. I guess you could argue this for anything, but like you can go to Bed
Oh
Bath and
yeah.
Beyond and get a pillow for like $5, or you can get a pillow for like over $100. You can definitely
Oh
argue
yeah.
this for anything, but like for pillows specifically, you can get a piece of shit pillow, or you can get a really fucking expensive pillow.
Yeah, I need new pillows, I think.
I just got some.
Do you like
My
them?
favorite, I don't know, they're still in the box,
We've
but
talked about this because you asked people for pillow suggestions and
yeah,
then used
yeah.
none of the pillow suggestions that you were given.
Yeah, I've had a Brookstone pillow for like 10 years and it's amazing.
Okay. Good to know. Also, is that like $200 though?
No, I feel like it was like 80.
Okay, that's fucking insane. Do you know
Yeah,
what I
but
could do with $80?
over 10 years, that's $8 a year. $8 a year, that's less than $1 a month for a pillow. You know how much time you spend on your pillow? That's like underwear. Why do you not spend a lot of money on underwear? You wear that shit
I
fucking
spend way too
forever.
much money on my underwear because, and I'm like, let's not get started on this, but basically, women wear nothing. We wear thongs and they
Well,
are
not all
so
women
fucking
wear
expensive.
thongs.
Okay, the women that do, I wear a thong and I literally spend way too much money on something that is no material whatsoever. So I don't understand that at all.
Well,
Do not
then
get me
why
started
do
on
you spend
underwear
money on it? Do you find
because there's
some
only,
thongs are more comfortable than other thongs?
oh, 100%.
Well, there you go.
There are
There's the answer.
definitely some that are more comfortable, but like not because they're better quality. It's just like they use different materials, but you can't tell me that the material that they use is worth the amount that they fucking make you pay for it because it's literally a string. It is like 3 pieces of string put together. You cannot tell me that that's worth fucking $8.
8, that's it?
That's it? Do you only buy like 5 pairs of underwear?
I gotta
Jake?
figure out how much my underwear costs because I've gone through a lot of underwear and I have a very hard time finding comfortable underwear.
I'm like, let me
And I
actually.
found what? Oh, you're looking up
I'm
how
gonna
much?
actually literally look up
I want
how
to look
much
up
it
how
is
much mine
per
is.
piece because I normally buy it as a bundle because it's cheaper.
Same. So I found this pair of Calvin Klein underwear. It's like these Calvin Klein cotton boxer briefs, or I don't know if they're boxer briefs or whatever the hell it is. But
Okay.
anyway, they're the most comfortable underwear ever. And so it's all that I buy. And so this is 3 pairs for $20. So how much does that make that? 20 divided by 3. Oh shit, less than $8. Yeah, you're
Hold
getting
on.
ripped
I'm
off
literally going.
because
I'm
mine's a
going to find
shitload
out.
of fabric.
Well, that's my point. Like so it's so expensive and I just don't okay,
7.
here. These are the ones I like. I actually have to buy more.
Send us pictures. Don't just kidding. Don't send us pictures of your favorite
Okay,
underwear.
fun fact. So one pair of the ones that I like are $12.50.
Where do you buy them?
Victoria's Secret.
Don't they have those deals where you get like 86 pairs for 4 cents?
You get 5 for $30.
For 30?
Yeah,
For underwear? First of all, there's so
for
many
underwear,
different
yes.
kinds of underwear. There's like what? Like
Okay, but this is
underwear?
the thing. So they're all the same price, whether you get a thong or
Oh,
you get
that's
a hip
bullshit.
hugger or a
That's bullshit.
cheeky or a brief. They are all. How the fuck are you going to tell me that they're all the same price when my thong has way less fucking fabric? My thong
That
should be
sounds like a scam.
$6.
That's a
Thank
scam.
you. Thank
That
you.
is a scam. I think
That's
you
all
should
I
just
wanted to
stop
hear
buying
from
from
you.
Victoria's Secret.
Well, then I need suggestions of where to get my underwear from. Help me, ladies. I don't know where else to buy underwear. I've been buying from Victoria's Secret since I was like 13.
Do girls growing up now shop at Victoria's Secret? Because I
Oh,
feel
good
like
question.
everyone our age, that's putting everyone into a bucket. A lot of people our age, females, shopped at Victoria's Secret, right? That was like the place to get your
Oh, yeah, because we also went through that
undergarments.
phase of like the matching jumpsuit from Victoria's Secret
Pink.
and like the pink on
Yeah.
your butt and stuff like that. Like, yeah.
Right. So like is Victoria's Secret still popular with younger females?
Such an interesting question. I have no idea.
I guess we won't know because I don't think we have people listening to us that are like young.
Yeah, we're old as fuck now.
Shit.
All right, I have one last no fucking way what the fuck thought / shower thought.
Okay, hit me.
And this one's especially for you, Jakeford.
Oh, is this the one I think it is?
I don't know. We're going to find out. This is more of like a shower thought than like what we were saying before, but they're all kind of the same. So when you order high-end wine and it gets delivered to you in a box, it's still technically boxed wine
What do you mean?
because it's in a box.
No.
So you had to
But
box
if the bottle's in a box.
You had to box the wine.
There is some high-end boxed wine though. I've never had
Oh,
it.
is there really?
Yeah, my company has what's the company? What is it called? Black something? Black box? No.
Amazing. That totally narrows down everything.
I don't know. I'm gonna
Thanks
have
so
to
much
try
for
it though. Boxed wine.
But I wanted
So
to do that
isn't-
one just for you.
Wouldn't every wine that you get delivered then be considered boxed wine?
Technically, if we're
Okay,
gonna go
my
there.
last one is this video that you sent me of a fucking machine to take the seeds out of a pomegranate.
It's the most fucked up thing ever.
I'm gonna show you on. Oh, it makes me so uncomfortable. If you're
Oh,
watching
it
on
sounds
YouTube,
so weird.
you can see it. Oh,
Well, we will also post it on at 20SGM podcast so you can see. It's like a machine that like spanks them
yeah.
to
So
get
I
the
said,
pomegranate seeds out.
I said to you this morning when he sent it to me, I said that makes me so uncomfortable. I don't know why. You said it's like it's spanking it, and I said, ew, stop it.
But that's definitely why it made you feel uncomfortable without you,
You
even
just
knowing.
made it
Like,
so much worse.
and it makes that you hear that slapping noise. Like it makes that slapping noise, like as if it's like slapping someone's ass. It's so fucked up.
Is
So we
this
leave you
how-
on the most fucked up one that we could leave you on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it at that.
Yeah, let's not even discuss further because I think it's just going to get more and more weird and we don't want to go there.
Great.
All right, Jake, do your spiel.
What's my spiel? Oh,
What?
oh. So last week we told you to like share the podcast with someone and tell them how much you hate us, and I don't think anyone did that. So you suck. If you want to share us with a friend, that'd be awesome. Because here's what I was thinking the other day: if everybody that listened to us, right? So we have a certain amount of listeners per episode. If everyone that listened to this episode shared with one friend, and that one friend listened, we would double our listenership.
Hell yeah, we would. Well,
So
that's
all we're
like
asking.
hoping that they actually like us. But at least we'd have one episode that had double listenership, and I'll
Yeah.
fucking take that any day.
So send us to one friend and be like, listen, just give it a chance. And if you hate it, then whatever.
I think that's a great strategy.
You can text us 201-588-5139. We love reading your text messages, and you can follow us everywhere at 20SDN Podcast. Ricky's at That Chick Ricki. I'm at Jake the Producer, and we'll see you next week.
Catch you next week. Bye.